fun craft project I'm going to show you today. And I decided I wanted to make another craft using something frugal. And I haven't made anything with coffee filters. And I know there's lots of ideas out there. I mean, just go to Pinterest and search coffee filter projects, and there's a lot that you can be inspired by. So I was inspired actually to make a topiary out of coffee filters. This is the one that I actually came up with. Here's one of the pair that I'm going to make. I have the second one started but not finished because I'm going to use that to show you how to make this whole project. So what you do is you're going to take a coffee filter, and I just crumple it right up because I didn't want the coffee filter lines to take over the design on the topiary. So I just have a crinkled circle, and then what you do is you fold it in half, and then you're going to fold it in half a second time, and then you're going to take the bottom, the tip, and you're going to fold that up about an inch. I just kind of eyeballed it, I didn't measure it. And then I have a glue gun over here. I'm going to put a dab of glue right on the inside, and I fold it together one more time, and you end up with this coffee filter petal, we could call it, coffee filter petal. Now it has a little bit of an angle on it, if you can see the way it's folded. So the angle comes into play a little bit here because I've got the styrofoam ball. I've already started the second topiary here, and it's almost half full. I'll finish this up later today. But when you glue on the coffee filter petal, as you can see on here, I actually drew some lines with a Sharpie on the styrofoam ball. They were about an inch apart. And I did that because I wanted there to be an actual pattern to follow on the ball, so I wasn't just randomly putting these on without it looking neat and clean and having clean lines. So I started the very center because that was the easiest one to start with, and I just took the center of the coffee filter petal and I would put it right on the center of the Sharpie line. And I glued those all the way around. And then I'll start with the next row and go around in the next row. Now it gets tricky because this angle makes it so it fits perfectly around one side of the circle, but when you flip to the other side of the circle, the angles are a little bit different. So when you are going around this the other way, if you can take a look how I did this here, the other way around, you see that little gap that's right there? That little gap becomes important because then it keeps the top of these even. So the angle when you're going around the other side of the circle is a little bit different. And instead of putting the tip or the center of the coffee filter petal right in the center of the line, I put the tip right on the edge of the line. And then when you get down to the small circle at the very end, I actually took these and I folded them in half one more time and then made that last circle and glued those on. So you're going to use a lot of hot glue, you're going to use a lot of coffee filters, you're going to be folding for a while. It's time consuming, but if you're sitting down in front of the TV and you're watching a chick flick or a Hallmark movie, which is what I was doing while I was making this, it makes the time go by fast. It was just a lovely, relaxing project. I'm excited to finish up this one. So then once you get your entire ball of coffee filters on to the top, then, well, I went to Joann's to find some things to finish up. So I went to Joann Fabrics and of course went down the clearance aisle, and I found these bright colored ceramic this plant holder here, and it was on clearance for $2. And I like the bright color, so I couldn't go wrong for $2. This pearl wreath for the bottom, I think that was $1.50. Now inside I've glued in a styrofoam cube, and I glued it in just because of the weight of it. It'll move around once you get your stick. Now you can use dowel. I was actually picked out dowel at Joann's, then I thought to myself, I have a lot of sticks at home. Sticks are free. So I went to the woods and I found some matching sticks. These are about 2 feet long, and one end I actually took with a pencil sharpener and sharpened the end. I was going to whittle it with a pocket knife, but it turned out it fit perfectly in the pencil sharpener. It was way easier, and I needed the sharp point. I'm going to put the dull end right inside of the styrofoam and push it all the way down so it's as stable as you can get. But the point up here, when you're done and you've got this styrofoam ball covered with your coffee filters, it becomes kind of a hot glue mess at the base. And it's kind of hard to stick in a dull stick point. So you need that point to be able to just spear through and plop it on when you're done. And then I just finished it up. I found this green and pink iridescent ribbon. I don't think this was on sale, but I had my 40% off coupon so I could use it on one full price item from Joann's. So then I just tie a simple bow around the center here. And I also bought some of this like fake grass material and hot glue this on top, which that's an optional thing, or you can find other paper packing material, or even just dry out some of your own grass maybe, or some moss and put at the top. And then like you see back here, we have the finished product. And so I'm going to pull this one up so we can see it just a little bit better. And I'm going to go ahead and finish up the second one today, and I'll take some pictures of where I put this and finalize it. But I think it turned out really cute. It was, I don't know, less than $10 a piece for sure. And it was fun to make, and it's frugal. And if you try it, come back and let me know. Send me a picture and I can post it. And this was a lot of fun, so let me know how you did.